Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So with LR, Goku, and Frieza about to drop on Global Dokkan, or at least get their EZA with part 3 of the 6-year anniversary over on Global. Wait, did I say that right? LR, Goku, and Frieza about to get their EZA for part 3 of the 6th anniversary on Global, right? Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. This unit is pretty good. That's it. Like, I would say that they're very strong. You know, their weaknesses really were shored up by the EZA. If we could compare this unit directly to Int, LR, EZA, Gohan, you know, definitely the most controversial EZA in a while. Whereas, like, Gohan's damage was still solid. Like, even right now, his damage is solid. But the thing is, it's going to age so fast, right? Gohan in, like, a year is probably going to be very mid, I could imagine, if power creep continues the way it does. Whereas the thing with Goku and Frieza, right, is that their damage was already still A+ tier in a lot of their situations, and they just shored up some of the weaknesses, giving them way more defense when they super attack, allowing them to get their full attack passive way easier. And then also, one thing I secretly love about this unit, so one of the main issues that hurt this character right here, I believe this is over in a flash right here. Yeah, this is over in a flash. And then they also have Turn of Power, and then they also have Shocking Speed. They have an amazing link set. This unit was cucked a little bit, however, by the link level update. The link level update made it so that the key links would not stack. Previously, you'd rock this unit on a Turn of Power team, and they're getting, you know, in the middle, and you're getting 6 key from just the 2 Turn of Power links, let alone any other Over in a Flash or Shocking Speed or anything you might have, right? So it was just very, very good for this unit. But the link level update, even though it made them, you know, like, their attack stats higher, their defensive stats higher, it hurt them in terms of key. But then Dokkan added this with their EZA. The very last line, they get 1 key at the start of every turn up to a max of 7. Very good for long events. The thing is, this unit gets a lot of defense on their 18 key super attack, right? So in long events, it is vital, especially once you get to the end of the long events, that you're getting the 18 key super attack with this unit so they could be, you know, relative defensively. That you're absolutely able to get that done with that ability, right? You're getting key at the start of each turn, which is a rather underrated ability. It is definitely good for, you know, certain characters that can struggle with key. You know, something like Tech Ultimate Gohan, right, does that before he transforms, which is very good. So we're gonna start out just on a full power team here. What I'm gonna do is, I think we're gonna do a full power run. We're gonna do a run where we're over on Reps of Universe 7 without support, and then sort of like a maxed out, like, you know, Reps of Universe 7 build as well, right? Where we've got, like, you know, 50% support TN and stuff like that. And we'll see how good this LR, Goku, and Frieza is going to look. But they're very good, right? I think that they are absolutely up there as one of the, you know, top 10 best units in the game. So 3.67 right there. We did have a little bit of support, but of course that was without whatchamacallit. We did have a little bit of support right there, but that was without, like, you know, a lot of their major, like, linking partners and stuff. On that rotation, I believe we had, what, Solid Support, Fierce Battle, and Shocking Speed all active. So we had 3 out of their 7 links. I'm just giving it a second to click back in. Yeah, I apologize, but I don't, at this point, I think what I'll probably try and do is just get a new phone, because the Android phone update happened, and I've talked with a lot of other creators, and creators that use Android, like, to record, have had issues. You know, a lot of people have said that they're, like, the frame rate and the gameplay seems a bit more laggy afterwards. I don't know if I've noticed that in my videos, but, you know, it's not the cord, that it's just randomly every, like, 3 minutes or so, it just cuts out for a couple seconds and comes back in. Like, it's not... You know, like, I could yank on the cord, I could hold the phone upside down by the cord, and it doesn't do anything. But it just randomly, every couple of minutes, it just cuts out for a bit and then cuts back on. It's very annoying. Okay, so this is one of the main rotations I did just want to show right here. And that's LR, Goku, and Piccolo, and Goku and Frieza work rather well together, right? I mean, on this rotation, we're going to have everything active except for Over in a Flash and Turn of Power. A lot of these attack links, Experienced Fighters, Solid Support, you know, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Goku and Piccolo have got as well. So I'm just gonna... Actually, do we... What... Am I get... no, I'm not... They're not getting anything from Golden Cooler, so we could just go ahead and do that right there. Bam. And let's go ahead and see what damage numbers we'll get. Vegeta has his defense debuffed right there. What is that? That's from the solid support link, right? So that's one of the key things, is that previously for LR Goku and Frieza, you needed the enemy to have their attack debuffed, right? But now you can have them attack debuffed, defense debuffed, stunned, or sealed, and you'll get the full passive for Goku and Frieza. Solid support, you know, which is one of their links right here. Solid support is this one right here. This lowers the enemy's defense just by being activated, right? So, you know, with this link activated, you're going to be able to get their full passive if the enemy can be defensive debuffed, which is, there's very few enemies in the game, I think, that are able to, immune to being defensive debuffed. 9.28 right there. This was not exactly the best situation ever. I mean, you know, we did have a really good linking partner right there in Goku and Piccolo, right, who activated basically all of their attack links. I mean, Tournament of Power and Over in a Flash both give attack as well, but they're mostly key links, right? And like, look what Goku and Frieza did right there, right? Golden Cooler only gives a 20% support type buff, but he does give key. The 2 key, 20% attack and defense he gives. It's a decent little ability, but like, you guys can see, even like not like surrounded by like Universal Survival Saga units, this Goku and Frieza, like, they're good. They're really strong. This is a unit that I think is not overrated. If anything, you could probably make the case that Goku and Frieza is a tad underrated, because I don't see people talk about them almost ever. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Reps of Universe 7 team. Of course, we're rocking LR Goku and Frieza as leader. If you go by pure stats, remember that LR Goku and Frieza, I mean, they've always had the best, like, pure stats leader skill in the game. I really I don't think I have an issue with that either. I think this, you know, as the final, like, big moment of Dragon Ball Super, right? I mean, the last, you know, anime that was sort of on air, this Goku and Frieza, having, you know, sort of like, this is like, kind of like the, you know, the ultimate moment of Dragon Ball Super. For them to have the biggest leader skill in the game, I think is fine. What the EZA did is it buffed the tech sort of secondary ability to 120, which is respectable. So, you know, you can get some solid tech units on Reps of Universe 7. Like 50% support TN. He can get hit pretty hard, but he still works really good with this character. So I want to do 2 runs with Reps of Universe 7. I'm going to do one just bringing a lot of the powerful LRs of Reps of Universe 7 without bringing any support. And then after this, we're going to go for a team just to build up Goku and Frieza's damage. The thing about Goku and Frieza, of course, is you're going to be able to link up incredibly well with all these god tier units that are on Reps of Universe 7, the UI Gokus and stuff like that, right? Again, you know, because, you know, STR UI Goku, we're sharing Over in a Flash and Tournament of Power. I mean, we're getting 6 key, which is just a huge number. Notice that their defense right there, so 66k defense, but they get 30% defense on their 12 key, on their 18 key, and they get 77% defense on attacking, and they get 77% defense on 18 key. So it's like their defensive stat is just always like 300k plus or something like that. 4.84 right there. That's without, like, you know, their final sort of passive ability activated, which is 77% attack if the enemy is in attack down or defensive down, or again stunned or sealed and stuff like that. Again, the functionality of this unit is like exactly the same as it was previously when they first came out. It's just like the weaknesses of it were just shored up, right? Now defensively they are very ultra powerful. It's just that they're not a slot 1 unit for the most part, right? Like, you know, as long as they're not going to get hit too many times before they attack, they're going to do amazing damage, but they're not going to bring you down defensively. Like that, I think that really does matter, right? Like, it's like, you know, we could see them shooting out 10 million attack stats and shit, but it's not like the unit then just gets crushed on the other end. Like, you know, they're going to be tanking fairly well, even in very difficult content, right? Like the GT Legendary Goku event and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, this Goku and Frieza unit, they are going to really, like, be able to help a lot of players, global players, that maybe did not beat that Reps of Universe 7 stage yet. You know, the mission. This unit will help out a lot. Alright, so we could get Shocking Speed active as well with UI Goku. Remember, I would say they link slightly worse with AGL UI Goku than the SCR UI Goku, just because Over in a Flash is going to give you 1 more key than Shocking Speed. And, I mean, the buff, you know, it's Over in a Flash at link level 10 is 3 key and 7% attack, and then Shocking Speed is 2 key and 5% defense. I probably would, I like Over in a Flash better. The extra key, I think, is superior. So, all right, let's let this turn go. I'm gonna go ahead and bump them up to 24 key right here. We don't have their full passive active again, right? Because again, I'm just sort of, this build was just mashing together a lot of the powerful summonable LRs of Reps Universe 7 and shit like that without support. Now after this, we'll go to, you know, okay, so 5.53. I mean, that's not the craziest, right? So it does go to show, like, because all these attack buffs they're getting, it's like on super, like that really makes their damage go nuts, right? And then of course when you get that final like attack buff for them where the enemy is like debuffed in some manner, their damage goes crazy. All right, so again, I just wanted to show a couple of different builds with them. Now we will go ahead and we'll go over. Let's go to Reps of Universe 7. Again, we're gonna have them as lead. But this time, we're going to let them build up that key passive of theirs. We're going to have major support-type units around them, like Roshi and Tien. And, you know, Physical UI Goku, potentially, the Int Universe 7. And then we could see what this Goku and Frieza will be able to do in that situation. Alright guys, now we're over here on the Reps of Universe 7 team. I made sure to bring a Goku and Frieza. This one is actually probably better than my Goku and Frieza, honestly. Mine is still built from when I did the punching bag event. I really should switch up their equips and give them better stuff. But that's still what my Goku and Frieza are from. It's because the reason I've been nervous to change the equips here is it's like, I'll change their equips, and then like the next day it's like, alright, new punching bag stages, here we go. It's like, god damn it. But I really do need to give this unit just like monster equips, right? Because they're so powerful, they deserve it. And like, again, like, you know, we have the Legendary Vegeta event coming up. I mean, if any of the category teams this unit is on, they will be a very good option for that, right? So, you know, that is going to be good to see. All right, so again, the friend Goku and Frieza is, you know, actually, again, better than mine. So, you know, we could see both of them tearing ass up on these two rotations right here. We actually got, you know, we got horrible luck right here. What the hell? We got horrible luck with the key, despite the fact that we have Tien on rotation, right, who, you know, is going to be creating tech orbs. This is going to be a ridiculous turn for Goku and Frieza, by the way. We have, what, Over in a Flash, Experienced Fighter, Solid Support, Internal Power active, as well as getting 90%. I mean, this is going to be like a 12 million attack stat or something. This is their first turn. This is turn one. It's going to be like a 12 million attack stat. So let's go ahead and see what they do right here. Okay, cool. Oh, my bad. 13.5 is what I meant to say. Yeah, so once you get like these types of supports around them, right, you know, and you're able to, you know, have the enemy debuffed or attack debuffed or something like that, just to show the unit at their max, I did go ahead and hop into, this is the Goku family stage, which the enemy is capable of being defensively debuffed the entire way through the event. Right, so like we're gonna be able to see Goku and Frieza maxed out, just tearing ass through this event. Now, again, when you see them at 100k defense right there, remember, every super attack effect gives them 30% defense, right? They're getting 77% defense when they attack, and then another 77% defense when they do their 18 key as well. Those stack, by the way, so it just means that this unit's defensive stat is gargantuan, right? And then, like, you know, we're linking up well with a lot of these characters. Remember, Gohan and Piccolo, they do support Reps of Universe 7. They did a stun. Okay, so there we are, just shy of 10 million right there. And then keep in mind, too, every single turn that moves on, Goku and Frieza, they're getting an additional key at the start of turn, right? Up to a max of 7. So every single turn, it's just getting that much easier for them to be able to bust out their big-time, you know, mega 24-key super attack right there. All right, we're up to 147k defense. I would love to see this Goku try and super attack them. He would do nothing. If he tried to super attack Goku and Frieza after they attacked, he would do nothing. Now, Tien could take a lot of damage here, but my Tien does have full dodge. Because when I rainbowed this guy, yeah, that's, yep. When I rainbowed this guy, I was sort of thinking of this situation when I rainbowed Tien. So he's got full dodge, so I could sort of get him in these... Yeah, that worked out pretty well, I would say. The full dodge... Again, like, sometimes with characters, full dodge on them, you know, to where you can get at least, like, a 20% chance to dodge can be pretty clutch, but, I mean, you could also just get incinerated at the same time, right? And, like, look at the damage we're doing at Goku and Frieza. I mean, do we really need to keep going too much longer? I mean, you guys are seeing it, right? Like, if you put the proper support type units around them, they're just disintegrating the enemies. And the thing is, too, is that after the anniversary, you know, we have characters like Tien and Roshi, Gohan and Piccolo and stuff like that. You know, Gohan and Piccolo, they can be mid at times, but, like, if you're going into, like, an Infinite Drama History stage like this, they'll be good. Because remember, Gohan and Piccolo, they get all of their defense on Super Attack. So they're going to be well over 200k defense right here, right? Like, there's just a lot of ways where characters are going to look good here. We're going to put Goku and Frieza first so that we can actually attack right here. And we'll just, you know, keep getting these attack stats. Remember, Gohan and Piccolo are a support for Reps Universe 7. So, you know, with the Goku and Frieza specifically, they could help get Goku and Frieza's damage to, again, gargantuan levels. Now, I do think, like, I probably would not have Goku and Frieza in my personal top 5. But I do think that this is a unit that you could sort of just, like, sort of casually go, like, yeah, they're a top 5 unit in the game. I feel like that is fair to say with this LR Goku and Frieza. Because, like, you know, look at our key. At this point, like, you know, Tien is creating all these orbs, and it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't even need it, right? I could just give all the orbs he's creating to himself so that his defense can be a bit better, right? It's just working out very, very well. So Goku and Frieza, after their EZA, their weaknesses are shored. They could be very helpful in short, like, Super Battle Road type stages, Universal Survival Saga, you know, Reps Universe 7. They could one-shot some of the enemies in there easily, right? Especially if you get a crit or an additional super attack or something like that. And then even for long events, right, with their key stacking passive as well as their ridiculously high defense, they're going to be great there. So, I mean, Goku and Frieza after their EZA, the thing that makes them so good is they're so good everywhere, right? They're not just good in, like, okay, they're great for Super Battle Road, or they're great for the Legendary Goku event. They're great everywhere, which to me gives them a lot of bonus points. Like, I feel like when characters have got, like, really big value across a bunch of different stages across the game, I really, really, really like that for units, right? And that's what this Goku and Frieza have got, man. They have high value in so many difficult stages, so many, like, you know, tough events. Battlefield. I mean, the only thing, like, they'll be great for Battlefield, but, like, when thinking about them versus Omega Shenron, like the hardest boss in Dokkan history, they could get incinerated when Omega Shenron, if he locks you in slot 1, that obviously would be problematic since, you know, they're like a slot 2 unit. But let me know what you guys think of LR Goku and Frieza. I mean, as you guys can see, their EZA is ridiculously ultra powerful. Again, with the key stacking passive they gave them, with the ability to get their full attack passive, with, you know, any of the debuffs you could put on enemies now, and then giving them defense on their super attack effect as well, and then also on them just doing 18 key, they did a really good job with LR Goku and Frieza. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.